Okay, Jerry, review of today, the 12th of November, and your lesson was good. We worked on, you're doing the right thing there. You're really getting the club back into a better position. Watch your shoulders, Jerry. To get this club back, you can't have open shoulders. Okay, so you always have a habit, or often have a habit, of your feet a little closed but your shoulders a little open, and you got to watch this because the driver is played more forward in your stance. Okay, so when the driver's played more forward in your stance, it's easy to get your shoulders open, and that would take you outside, and then it'll bring you down out over the top. So the last thing you have to do is tuck that right elbow in and make sure that your shoulders are closed before you take away. If not, we're going to have some over-the-top problems, like we do there. That club's too far out. Your shoulders are not staying closed long enough. And you're hitting down on the driver instead of up. So even though you're driving it better, I still want you to work on those things, okay? Close those shoulders. I don't care if you feel like you're aiming, here, for example, and your shoulders feel like they're pointing out in that direction a little bit. I'm fine with that. Maybe not your feet, but I definitely got to close your upper body up a little bit to ensure that we stay inside on your downswing, okay? That's going to be key. And then on your irons, this is where it really comes into play. I've worked with you before on last time, I think I mentioned your posture a little bit. I don't want you to get too much in the knees here, right? You don't want to get too much in the knees. You want to make sure that there's enough. You're pretty good right there. But what we're showing you here is to get that, keep pushing it back. Keep pushing it back, right? That's the key to you getting that club deep, like I was telling you, so you'd have plenty of room to swing down from the inside. Remember now, the club head does not want to go outside your hands too early. This is marginal. I'd like to see you further inside that line to just ensure it's better, clearly better. It's not over the top anymore, but it's right, on the fault line there, right on the edge. And the more you can drop those arms under, the better off we're going to be. I'm trying to get you down not only inside, but a little bit flatter, right? And that's that Garcia video where the club gets a little flatter. So every now and then when you're hitting balls, and I know you like to practice, don't consider it a crutch to have a ball on a tee and hit hybrids or irons off of it. And when you hit your driver, don't ground the club, because everything that gives you an image of a round in your golf and in the swing is going to help you, because you have you're vertically oriented, so to speak. You're up and down, and that creates too much of a chopping motion at times. We want to get more of a swivel motion, a sweeping motion. And then as the more inside you get, the more you come from the inside, the flatter that club is, the more natural control you have on the face of it, slightly closing, producing that draw that you like, that I like for all seniors, really. And if it gets vertical, it's going to be too hard to control the face of it and to control the bottom of the swing. You'll get those little thin shots you get every now and then. Okay, so we're going to watch that. I want to make sure you can feel that. Just feel those arms drop, Jerry, and feel that club laying down like that Garcia video we've showed you, just so you really feel like it's, again, the best description I can give would be a baseball swing out, a fastball out over the plate, So just, this sounds like it almost sounds like I'm being critical, but I'm not splitting hairs here. I know you want to get better, and we just keep working on the things that I know that are habits of yours. And but you're doing so much better all the way around. You really are. Just keep it smooth, keep your grip relaxed, nothing tight. And remember, when you're on that, you're just going to keep pushing it back there. That's it. See, did we get another one? No, we didn't. Let me see if I got another one. Oh, from the side, good. It's good picture when the sun's not out. It's a little strong grip, which is, I think, good for you. Watch your posture. There's still a little bit of lift in your swing, and that goes with that vertical nature of it sometimes, huh? You only can go back, as we age in golf, your swing gets shorter. And there's a reason that it gets shorter, because we lose flexibility, and you can only go back as far as you can without lifting. The major mistake in senior golf, like, we're all shorter than we used to be, but the major mistake is lifting your body to try to get the swing longer. It's a lot more costly to lose your posture than it is a few yards and consistency. And you're probably not getting anything anyway when you come up there, because it's hit and miss. See, even when you practice, you're lifting a little bit. And also, do not let your arms, get too flippy there. Your hands want to roll over, right, Jerry? You want to get the left palm up to the sky, but you don't want to get that break in your left wrist. This is another little action that I'm going to get you out of this year. And that's something that we definitely can do. That's flippy there. You're practicing a flip. You don't want the club to be that flipped in front of you. You want it to be rolled over, but not that. So there's a difference. When I say release, I hope you know that I mean the roll, right? Left palm up, right palm down. I'll show you on a video. Man, I don't have a lot of face on full swing. I've got to add some here. This system, V1, they don't allow me to import swings off of YouTube, or if I go to an event and capture them with my camera. I have a PGA pass that allows me to get inside the ropes and take pictures, and if I import them with my camera, they no longer let me download them to the system. So it's proprietary, I suppose. They want their swings only. So they have model swings in here, which are pretty updated, but I can't use any of my own. So some of the model swings they got are seniors and guys that played the tour years ago. I'm looking for this stuff. But anyway, there's the action that I mean. When I say release, that's the rollover action called pronation. Supination with the left palm, turn it up. Pronation with the right palm, turn it down. And that's how you square the face, not by flipping it. So bury that left hand. Get the left hand turned up to the sky. See, she's got a nice flat wrist right in there. And yeah. So I want to work on you with I think right there was just loosening you up a little bit. See right there, you can see it. even on your practice, that's the flip. And that's what I'm talking about. So this arm here is like that, and we want to get it like that. Okay, so, and I don't think you're misinterpreting me, but in case you are, when I say flip, I mean roll, or when I say release, I mean roll, and because that's going to prove to be inconsistent from there. See how it looks on impact. I don't even think you do it as much as you do in the practice one. Well, that's pretty good. So from there, you would not take the right hand and just flip it. You would flip it past you. You just roll the left up to the sky. That's the release we want. That's better. That's better. You're actually swinging at the ball in a better habit than you're practicing there. So it's kind of funny. Most people do it the other way around. Anyway, I think you're on track, Jerry. It's a pleasure working with you. I'll get you on the course one of these times too for your package. Maybe when you start your next package or whatever we do, we'll get on the course when I'm able to swing in a few weeks. We'll play a few holes and try to direct you around the golf course there at some of the situations that present itself. Okay, Jerry. See you. Thanks. Jimmy wanted me to thank you for letting him observe the lesson today.